welcome to Toad TV. I am Mary Beth.
I'm Helen.
We are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow. And it's Monday. And we're home.
Right.
I'm so happy we're home. I can't even tell you.
It's very good to be home.
Yes, very, very good to be home. There are two pussycats that are very, very happy that we're home.
One of them screamed at me all night last night.
Oh my God, she did. She just was yelling at you, just nonstop. Hi, baby. So, Tales of the Road.
Yes, we're back from Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Thank you guys to everybody who came that we got to chat with. It was so much fun meeting you in person, really and truly. And it was wonderful. It was just really great to talk to people and share ideas and things like that.
Do shows again, set up our booth and all. Yeah. So,
sorry. We're brain dead. We're
completely
really brain dead.
and totally brain dead. We have returned the trailer. We have done all our errands.
If you follow us on Instagram, you'll have seen all the pictures of our errands. Some sanctioned, some not.
Right. Well, actually, the unsanctioned one, when you get in the mood to spend money, money's just burning a hole in your pocket, and you just really want to go buy stupid things.
Right.
And you can't find anything you want.
Oh my God.
That was
so
today.
frustrating.
It was very frustrating.
Very frustrating.
We're wandering through Michael's and TJ Maxx and Home Goods, and it's just like...
Do you know what my great big spending thing was? I bought a metal tin to put our Tide Pods in.
We took the U-Haul trailer out to Pittsburgh. We brought it back. We survived the ordeal. We have learned
a couple things.
A couple things that you should not do.
I'm going to stress should not.
First and foremost is when you think it's tight, it's not. Keep going. Get a wrench. Tighten it further into...
Especially if you have little girly hands.
So like the Hulk can no longer tighten it. Because bad things might happen.
Like popping off on a hill. Not a hill, on a bump.
It
popped off on a bump. I mean, thank God we were only doing like 5 miles an hour.
And the positive out of all of that was we met 3 of the nicest human beings on the planet who tried to help us.
Right. So one of them who reminded us very much of Pam's original fiance, Roy, from The Office.
Right.
He looked just like him.
He did. He was the first one that came to try and help us. And then we had to go to U-Haul, and she was so nice and tried to help. And then AutoZone was our
third and final stop,
and he helped us, which is where we lost our hour going out. But so always tighten your bolt.
Yes.
Until you can no longer tighten it anymore.
Also,
and then also every time you stop, tighten it again.
It's a very good idea if you put it on when it's empty and not when it's full. It's a lot easier to move around when it's empty. You're hiding under my skirt.
Second thing we learned is when you're buying the lock to lock your trailer, and you think, ooh, it's a trailer, I should probably get the long one. No, don't get the long one. That will jam on you, and then you will have to go and buy bolt cutters to be able to open your trailer at the end of your journey when all you want to do
is unload your stuff.
Load the stuff and go inside.
Maybe
and
have
down.
an ice cream. Right. Because really all we wanted to do was get the trailer unloaded and go inside and have an ice cream. And we could not get that lock. It was so jammed in. Oh my God. And it was just...
Go for the smaller lock.
Don't go for the big hoop. The big hoop is not good for anything other than earrings, okay? Right. Big hoops are bad. Oh my God.
Next time around, we will be such experts.
We will.
I mean, I have gotten really good at attaching it to the car.
Right.
And getting all the different pieces attached. You actually figured out how to back it up.
Yes.
So
the problem was where we stayed in Pittsburgh, we were on a hill. Well, you had to climb really big hills to get there. Oh, can I tell you, on the way out, we hadn't hit the hotel yet. We still had a trailer full of stuff, and we had to stop on a hill like this at a stop sign or at a stoplight with cars behind us. I was sure we were going to roll back and take out all the cars, and I
have to tell you, the cars behind us had every faith in Mary Beth because they gave her no room whatsoever.
Honestly, we turned the corner. We got up and around because our car is amazing. I love our car so much, but we got up and around and turned the corner, and I seriously had to do some deep breathing exercises because I was having a slight panic attack and I couldn't catch my breath. I was shaking so much. Anyway, where we were staying, you had to go up this really, really steep hill and then go down an incline, and then there was very little room to park in front of the
Right.
house.
And no driveway or anything.
Right. So that we couldn't bring the trailer home with us, so we had to leave it at the hotel. So we had to unhitch it. And
Which
then
we were
hitch it up
totally
again.
fine with, because anytime we don't have to drive with it attached.
Oh, I'm good.
Right.
I am good. This morning when we dropped it off, I'm like, oh, thank God, just take it. I don't want it anymore. Just take it.
The other thing is, we knew it was going to eat more gas, but man, just pulling that thing guzzle gas.
Yeah, pulling it full of stuff. We went through a lot of gas. But travels and tribulations of being on the road.
A learning experience.
Yeah.
So
Now we know.
Yep.
We're ready to go for the next time. But while we were at the show,
we experienced what Pittsburghians called the worst thunderstorm they have ever seen in their lives in Pittsburgh.
honestly,
We not only got to experience that inside, outside, and driving, so that was fun.
also,
But we kept power both places we were at.
yeah, walking the dog.
Yeah.
Although that was just spitting a little bit because
That
really
was just
after
lightning
the
in
rain.
the distance, yeah.
Yeah. We hit some wicked weather out there.
Yeah.
Some really wicked weather. But we were okay. We were
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Because there and back. One piece.
Good re-entry into society show.
Yeah.
So it was good.
Yeah. While we were there, we found a couple of vendors that we shopped at too.
Right.
One of the vendors who was a little bit further down the aisle from us, she went walking by with this felted goblin face. And I'm like, oh my God.
Remember them
where
running after, and she's like,
did you
where
get
did you get that?
She's like, it's on the back wall there. She was not very nice. I'm like, okay. So I said to Helen, I'll be back. And I went over, and they didn't have any more of the goblin faces. But look what they had.
I look up from, doing my job of helping people, and there's Mary Beth walking down the aisle.
Look what I got. Oh my God.
This
Okay.
way. Okay.
So start with him. This is a cat pumpkin. Look at the pin on his hat. It's an owl. Oh my God.
The attention to
He
detail is so
He's so
fabulous.
amazing. I love him so much. He's just so cool. I really love him. With his pointy teeth. I brought him to be a friend for Tabitha. And then this, I couldn't leave him. Because
But look at him.
look at his expression is just so perfect.
He belongs in the hollow.
He
really
does. He really, he belongs here.
He's just sitting there holding his acorn saying, Mary Beth, please take me home.
Really.
Don't worry. Helen won't get very mad at you. You just show her me.
And
she won't be
everything will be
mad at
fine. And then we sent a whole bunch of people over there because they saw the pumpkins at our booth, and I'm like, she's over there. And I hope she sold out because she was really, really
Yeah.
nice. I liked her a lot. So the company that I got it from, I don't have her card. Oh no.
Okay. Attach your card to everything, or your name to everything
Yeah.
you sell. And then
I'll see if I can find it, and we'll tell you on Friday if I can find it. Okay, and then Fangirl Fibers stopped by our booth, and we were talking to her, and one of our customers came by with some minis. I'm like, oh, what are those? She said it's Autumn at the Hollow. No,
Autumn at Stars Hollow.
Autumn at Stars Hollow. I'm like, oh, well, I need those, and it turned out to be Fangirl Fibers. So
So that's her information. And this was her very first show she's ever done.
she had such a nice booth.
She did. Her booth was charming. It
Yeah.
really was. It was just really, really charming. She had really fun touches to it, and it looked great.
It
So,
was very welcoming. You wanted
Yeah.
to go in and shop there. And one of the things they do, they have a glow forge, so they cut out stitch markers and things like that. And she does them all around different fan bases. But there's one for Chewbacca and then several for Porgs. So we are going to send a couple of Porgs down to my nephews to use as zipper pulls for their backpacks.
Fangirl Fibers. She is fangirlfibers.net.
Okay.
That was
so,
our haul.
Yeah, that was our, we really were very, very restrained.
Well, we were going to try and go into Swickley
Yeah.
because a very nice gentleman who lived around the corner from our Airbnb was telling us where to go. And he was saying it was such a great little town and we were going to go, but it was thunderstorms and pouring rain every night. And it was just like really pouring. You didn't even want to like drive someplace
Right.
to go in. It was just not good weather. So, however, the drive out yesterday, the drive home was gorgeous.
It was.
I mean,
it was
like
perfect day.
70s the whole ride out. Beautiful blue skies. So
We had such a good time
Yeah.
driving. It was just so beautiful.
and you'll see some of that. I have trains and some of the driving
And videos.
on the way home after we're done talking.
Okay.
So,
All right. Okay. Oh, we tested out staying in a hotel. And
Oh, yeah,
everything worked out
because-
beautifully.
the last night we, since we were re-hooking up the trailer to the car and everything, we decided to stay at the hotel where the event was. It's a very nice hotel.
Yes. Very nice.
And
And everybody was very
pet
well
friendly.
behaved.
Everybody loved riding the elevator.
God.
And we
Somebody
were
was
kind
very
of-
enamored with looking at herself in the mirror.
She kind of pranced down the hallway a little bit.
It was Drew, not Helen.
That-
I just want to qualify that. Because I know all of you were imagining
just-
Helen prancing down the hallway.
and you know, admiring myself in the elevator mirror. So yeah,
Yeah, no, so we stayed the night there, but that was really, really nice.
Yeah.
And then we got on the road bright and early because everything was hooked up. You didn't have to do anything, and it was just
Right.
because, no, it was just perfect.
so
Okay.
So, it was
Anyway.
a great first show back from COVID. Our new displays worked great. Got a couple tweaks that we're gonna do for New Jersey, and we are excited and really. That's our focus now is all for New Jersey Sheep and Wool, which
That's
is
right.
September 11th and 12th.
That's our next big one,
Yeah.
and we are looking forward to seeing all of you guys who will be coming out. We've heard from a whole bunch of people that you'll be coming, and we're
Right.
really excited to
Yeah.
see you guys. So, yeah, you'll be seeing more about what we're doing, getting ready for that, because we have plans, and
Big plans.
big plans. So we will
7-hour drives equals big plans.
Yes, it does. Ann Bogle, I think, was the one that said that she and her husband go through whole bunches of plans as they drive, and then they weed through them, and some work and some don't. But
Right.
so some of these may work, some of them may not. We shall see. But the plans are there.
Yep.
All right. So we hope you guys have a really, really good week.
Yes. Enjoy these last couple weeks of summer.
Yeah, we're looking forward to a day or two of decompressing, and then jumping back in.
Right. There's some Halloween and Christmas advents that need to be dyed. So
And we are going to be, we're going to have stuff to show you on Friday.
yes.
I have lots of stuff to show you on Friday, I hope. Anyway, lots of stuff to show you on Friday. I'm going to go in positive thinking I'm going
I
to,
believe there will be lots of stuff to show.
because we have part of our decompressing includes crafting.
Yeah.
So we'll have things to show you. All right. So we, as I said, have a wonderful week,
Go forth and create.
and we'll see you on Friday.
Bye.
Bye.